Time for the Monday Live. See if anybody joins in. I think I'm doing these every Monday around 8 o'clock-ish. Try to stay consistent anyway. Hello. Thanks for joining in. I never know if people are just going to join in or not. Let's go, people. There's Jack. There's Craig. Ricky. Billy Bob. Oh, hey, Nicholas. I just sent, I don't know if I said your name right. Sorry, but Steven, I just sent your box. Well, you know, you got all the info. Got James chiming in. Hey, Josh is chiming in. William, Marathon, Florida. Yep, that's a nice key down there. I've been there. Raza, I did notice your email. I have not responded. I will email you back. Jack, what 1911 did you get? I'm actually a huge fan of those. I've owned a few, but I never seem to keep. Ben just picked up a Squale 1521. Brian's checking in. He's my old neighbor. Oh, you got the Commander. So I was a sucker for when those Ruger 1911s first came out. Tennessee Mike, Simon, all checking in. They feel so good. They're so fun to shoot, and 45 ACP and everything. I would love to see a Commander. That would be a fun. Yeah, that would be a fun one to have. Yeah, and they're crazy affordable, and they're like super good quality for sure. Yeah, you probably made a pretty good choice. So, hey Bill, thanks for checking in. I think we got like 43 people right now. It's not too bad. 44. Max signing in. Well, I mean, we were talking about a Ruger Commander 1911 for a minute. Jack said he bought one, so. Hey guys. Let's see here. James, Sig P365. I could never get into any of the SIGs. All right, let's see. What are we doing? I did record a video, so after this live stream is done, that video will go up. Kimber 1911. I've never owned one. I've shot many of them. I was fortunate enough for the longest time to have a couple of really good friends that were like way more into the firearm hobby than I was, and they bought like crazy ball and stuff. So I had like full access to all their stuff. So yeah, it was awesome to build or to shoot crazy custom built firearms. So Craig, the Adraga already showed up. You know what? Mine's. Let's throw one out there so we can see them, because the people that ordered them, I'm curious to see what colors. I think they sold a lot of white ones. I could be wrong, but hello, Joe. But I bet you they sold a lot of white ones. And not to toot my own horn, but the white was my idea. So, dark blue dial, Mercedes hands. Yeah, man, he did some great options. So, hi, Neil. But I can slowly start to unbox some things. I do have like 3 boxes that we can share. I'm not sure what is what, but yeah, I'm a big fan of the Adraga. Joe, big thanks for that, man. Appreciate that. Blue shirt, Buddha's in the house too. Joe Ross, thanks for the super chat. That was awesome. Yeah, the white is, and the funny part is, for the longest time, I didn't really care for white dial watches. Hi, Pat from Canada. Hunter just chiming in. We're gonna unbox a couple of things. Nothing. I don't think there's gonna be anything groundbreaking. We're just gonna chat for a while. Okay, so this. Oh, Mel sent this in. This was a a G-Shock that doesn't get a ton of attention. Sydney from the Philippines checking in. Let's see here. You guys know I'm always game to check out a G-Shock, so when Mel asked if I wanted to see this one, I said, yeah, send it over, man. So this is a GSTS 100G-1B. I know a lot of G-Shocks end up with nicknames and stuff like that. I'm not really sure what this one's going to be nickname. Yeah, someone's, I missed your name, but you're out in Vegas. Yeah, this is a really good looking watch for sure. Nice analog, blacked out, a little bit of red accent. It's a good looking watch. Always a big fan of G-Shock. So this is, Mel's just loaning this in. This isn't, don't ask if it's going to be for sale or anything. It's not for sale. Mel likes this watch, as do I. And so this will be, this watch is just for video, and then I'll be returning to him. Which is primarily how I used to do the watch videos, remember? So, digital watches under 100 pounds. Oh, I don't know. I have to think. I can't come with that stuff off the top of my head. Hey, Floridian's checking in. Yeah, live again. Well, I mean, we had to do the one. Hey, Ray. You know, Bruce and I had to do the one. And then I still have kind of like my regular flow. I have to get back into my schedule, if you will, I guess. You know, so the Monday lives, you know, the Sunday sale thing. I should be able to do something this Sunday. It's not going to be super watch heavy, but I think that's all part of me dialing it back a little bit. I'll probably do, you know, like 5 or 6 maybe. So, and that way it'll give me a little bit of space and time to maybe do some topic videos. You know, I got strap videos to do. Luff Straps actually sent me over some new straps that they're working on. So, hey, Ben. Yeah, I used to work. I hear you. I used to work on noon to 8 shift for a long time, and it kind of worked out at the time when I was doing it. So I kept my kid out of daycare as much, but that was like pre all this YouTube stuff, though. That would have been helpful to have some distractions. Isn't it crazy to think, like, not that long ago, we didn't have all this accessibility to all the stuff we have now. Yeah, so I'll be doing those, the Luff Strap video, and then I'll probably end up giving all those away or something. I don't know. I know these strap companies probably want me to keep the straps so I can show them on watches, but I turn them too quick, you know what I mean? So I can't really play that hard. But Brian's talking about the new Laurier watches. I do want to see those pretty soon. So, oh, so somebody's watching from the future. Don't tell us what happens, okay? Somebody's watching. They're already way ahead of us. They're in Tuesday. So, Richard, are you asking me which Draga I'm keeping? I'm keeping this white one, and I'm keeping the bronze. I'm keeping them both. So, K9's checking in. Supposed to be getting a Shinola, I think, from K9, maybe. We'll see. That might be just a long-running joke. All right, let's see. Next box. Did you guys see? I'm sure most of you guys get emails too. I've done the Adraga video a couple of times. I'll do another one. I don't care. We can do another Adraga video if that's what you guys want. I'll do them. So that's fine, K9. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Don't stress about it. I know you wanted to send it in, but it is not a big deal at all. So I know a lot of people like these watches. These are really nice too. This is a Seiko, of course, but let me unwrap it a little bit. This has the beautiful blue dial. I know, like, Jeff McMahon's a huge fan of this watch too. Rightfully so. I know a lot of people are. But when that blue catches the light like that, bam, this thing is a stunner. So this is the, I forget the model number, SBDC053, and I know it's stuck in between the date change. Yeah, I'll show you a wrist shot here in a second. That was going to drive me nuts with the date being in between. So who sent this one in? Andrew sent this in. Gotta wipe off a little bit of dust here. So set that guy like so we can see some blue. So I am wearing the Bell & Ross BR05 on rubber strap. This thing is killer. So yeah, huge fan of this watch. And I know a lot of people were maybe potentially hating on it. Here, I'll toss it out in front of the camera. But I got to tell you, man, that Bell & Ross is killer. Gilbert checking in from Riverside. I don't know. I'm going to talk to Mimo a little bit. And it's a long flight for me, so we'll see. I'll talk to Mimo. I might get out there some point. I was talking to Bruce about it too. Steven, yes, big thanks for the Zin connection to Bell & Ross. I will be mentioning that, so I really appreciate that information because that is some solid history there. So, Joe, tell me why. Why is BNR on your list? So, yeah, so Bruce and I might actually both go to visit Mimo's brick and mortar. Like we really like Mimo. He's been super positive in the community and everything like that. Ooh, man, it is a sweet drink. I had my wife make me a margarita. And I gotta say, it's kind of nice. A little different. All right, let's see. I have another box. Bear with me one moment. All right, so this is a little bit bigger box. I'm not really sure what's in it. I forget. I talked to so many people, so. Oh, because your last name, duh. I'm a little slow today. Okay. Yeah, there's a few watches in here and some good bubble wrap. So let's see what we have. Floridian, yeah. I'll take a, man, I was almost stuck in Chicago, honestly. So we have, well, this one I wasn't super excited to see, but the Raymond Weil, I don't even know how to say it. It's a quartz watch. It hits the marks and everything. It actually feels like a pretty good solid watch, but I don't know a ton about them. So yeah, I would like to get down to Chicago again. Maybe we could do a little meetup or something. I know there's a few other people I was trying to meet up with when I was down there for the Microlux show, but just, life gets in the way. Everyone gets busy, so. Terrible looking bracelet. Yeah, start beating it up because the more people hate on that, I'll probably like it. Let's see. Man, this thing looks pretty brand new. Wow. I keep getting, yes, it's terrible. Joe, you're going to make me buy it. So these Orient Triton watches are pretty dang good value. Oh, you know what I started to tell you guys? Do you guys get the Mass Drop? They changed their name to Drop. Do you guys remember, well, if you get the emails, I hate the bracelet. Now I'm starting to like the bracelet. You guys better stop. It has a butterfly clasp, though. Yeah, hold on. I'll show you. Falling Titan, I'll show you in a second. So if you're getting those emails from Drop, yes, Matt. Yeah, you guys are seeing it, right? So there's, man, they're like crazy, like Black Bay looking watches. There's a Pepsi, there's a GMT. I don't think they've done that case with a GMT. I could be wrong, but yeah, so here it is next to the SKX. I can do a comparison video of this too if you guys want. I think there's been videos out there of it, but yeah, it's a unidirectional GMT. I did see that. That was kind of a fail. But yeah, super good price on the glycine. So yeah, I'll do a video on this. They kind of don't really compete with one another. I would say the Triton probably competes a little bit stronger with the Seiko MM200. But yeah, I mean, like Tennessee Mike on Joma, these are 325. I'm not even going to tell you what the prices are that Hector put down Oh, Hector, you're gonna make me buy it. Yeah. So throw the SKX off to the side. Yeah, I want to see those. You guys need to all buy those glycines so I can see them because I have zero money in the watch fund. On top of that is even if I did get money in the watch fund, I would just like I told you guys a long time ago, I'm gonna put that money towards traveling. I don't want to buy any more watches right now, other than that titanium G-Shock Square, which I actually talked to John, the owner of Watch Gauge, today. He'll be getting those really soon, and they're pretty much already all spoken for. So I actually need to pay for it, and also a black one. So that is definitely an opportunity for me to do a video of the black and the blue one together. So big thanks to Hector for sending these in, because that's cool to have both of them right now. All right, what else is there? Oh yeah, right. James, it is actually a pre-order. They don't even have them yet, so. Oh wow, man, Hector, you sent in some. I don't know if you're watching, but you sent in some awesome watches. Here's a man. You know how tempting it is to like tear this apart. An SRPA 21. Anybody want a patty mod? That's a really good looking one too. Looks like it lines up. No, chapter's off to the left a little bit. At least they're consistently wrong, right? All right. Yeah, so we might have a pretty killer Sunday coming up. Turtle Trade mod, no. No, I'm not. I'm not even doing any mods. The only thing I'm gonna do is. Oh man, hey Jack, are you still on? Is my buddy Jack still on the live stream? You might want to see this. He probably left. When is the press giveaway? I got to do the video first. It'll be random. I don't know. I never know when I'm doing anything. So there's a SRP. What are these? The 777, I think. Yeah. Yep. Another really good donor watch for a mod. I mean, if you like turtles, they're actually really good watches to begin with, but you guys know how I feel about it. All right. I think that is all of my unboxing. So I don't think I have any other things to unbox to show you, but some pretty killer ones there. I do have, I got to go to the UPS store where I have stuff shipped to as well. That probably won't be till tomorrow or the next day, but I think I have like 3 or 4 packages there. There should be some killer stuff there too, some really good stuff. So definitely got plenty of content, so I'm trying to slow it down. So what's the model number on the G-Shock clock? That digital one? I don't know if there's... Oh wait, I do have the box right there. James, the BR05 is not for sale, and if it was for sale for cheap, I would figure out a way to buy it. It's that good. I don't see a model number on the box that G-Shock clock came in. Yeah, there's like no model number on the box. I'm not going to take the clock off the wall. But Dustin, no, I did not see. I don't think I was able to see that. So let's see. Somebody asked about the... What did you guys ask about? Oh, the Oris Aquas. So I did see some Oris Aquas, not a ton, but it was thrown in front of my face again, the like silver gray dial one that's all titanium, but it's like really high polished. It's really good looking. You wouldn't be able to tell it's titanium until you actually pick it up. That would have been a cool one to buy. I do gravitate towards that one for sure. The craziest thing I did see was I can't put a picture up of it, was a Rolex GMT Master 2. solid rose gold with the jewels or gems around it. Brand new at an AD. And I was able to even try it on and everything. I'll try to get pictures at some point. I'll post up pictures. Maybe I'll just post them up on my Instagram. So the price tag on that thing is $103,300, and it's amazing. It's just insane good. I'm trying to think what else I've seen. There was no Floridian. I had my wife make me a margarita, no salt. So a little tropical. Yeah, double or more. Yeah, just straight tequila. Let's see. You know, Bruce and I had a good time. We visited. We toured the city and all that good stuff. The other thing we did that was actually like a really good time for me, because you guys, I'm hi Dimitri, I'm like borderline desensitized with watches. So we kind of took a break from the watches and just hung out a little bit, and then we in the Salt Lake City area, there's a awesome knife distributor called Blade HQ. So if you guys are into knives, I'm sure you know of Blade HQ. They're online store as well, and they have like really good prices, really good service, and all that good stuff. So they have their headquarters or whatever. So you can go there, and then they have computers, and they don't have a ton on display, but you can go out on their computers, and then you write down on a piece of paper, and you bring it over to one of the workers there, and they'll go grab it and bring it out, and you can handle it. They'll unwrap it and everything for you. So the whole time I was there, that was the only thing I actually purchased was a knife, which I couldn't bring back with me, so Bruce will have to ship it to me because I was flying. So, hey, Bruce is on. I was just talking about you, Bruce. Your ears are probably ringing. So yeah, and if you guys watch that live show that Bruce was on, then you'll know that he picked up a little mouse, a big little mouse, or I don't know. He's into mice for some reason. I picked up a. Oh, Derek, man, that must have been awesome. Yeah, you of all people, yeah. Maybe you and I can meet over there one time. I'd like to go back, but Fury Knife Company, any info on them? I don't know much about them, so yeah, I would definitely be down to go back to just to go hang out for a little bit in SLC and check out. Definitely get some more brisket and check out the Blade HQ again. I picked up a buck knife. I'll hopefully have it, unless Bruce decides to keep it, which I wouldn't blame him. So. Just so long as Bruce sends me those Legos. I need those. Yeah, the Lego store out there was awesome too. I know that's kind of geeky, but oh yeah, Dirk's gonna go buy some knives. No shocker there, right? Yeah, it's hard to beat. Like, I like the affordable knives, and actually, the buck I bought was a super affordable. This is the one I've been using. It's just a CRKT Ken Onion design. I need to clean it up and sharpen it, but it's got that IKBS. Hey, thanks, Amin. I appreciate it. So, super affordable blades. Pillar construction, centering's perfect. Billy Bob, I used to mess with that stuff a long time ago, but I was younger, so I haven't messed with it in my adult life. But so the buck knife was, man, you would think I'd keep better track of this stuff, because I really don't keep track of it even with watches. I don't remember what I paid. With tax and everything, I want to say just under 150. I don't know if Bruce remembers if he's still on or not, but cold steel, I don't have any cold steel. I don't think. And Gilbert, if you are referring to the titanium G-Shock Square Camo, no. But like I was saying earlier, I talked to John on the phone today. He just got notice that his shipment is coming in, so he'll have them probably, today's Monday, he'll probably have them, but probably by the end of the week, and then I'll get it shortly after that. So yeah, somebody, Bruce is out shopping. That's cool, man. You gotta shop it up. Somebody asked if I was into pens. Yeah, dude, I'm big time into pens. Like, yeah, I don't mean to brag or anything, but check out my Bic. So, yeah, yeah, I don't. I've had nicer pens, but not probably to the level that guys that are like really into pens. No, Billy Bob, I haven't checked out Bob Labs. I would. I was hoping to meet up with him in the Chicago Microlux show because, well, I wanted to get the travel edition of his new spring bar tool. So hopefully I can get some of those. So I'd like to have one, and then I might give one away or something. So I'll have to get a hold of him and get that set up, but maybe get a pen too. I'm trying to think of what else we got going on here. I can open this up. Yeah, Zelos makes really good, or it's not Zelos. I found out it's actually Zelos, by the way. They make they make some good knives or watches. Excuse me. So this was a new strap from Luff. I'll have to play with this. I like the gray and the orange. It looks really nice. So I don't know if it's a single or a loop, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it might be a single. I'm not really sure. So, but I'll get these Luff straps videoed soon. I'm super excited. I wore the Bell and Ross today, but I really wanted to wear this too. I'm super excited to wear this. The illumination, yeah, Celine, I don't know, did we set that up or whatever? So the illumination on this one is not as cool as the other ones. Well, I'll just show you. Because on the other ones, well, I mean, it's got good lume on it, but, and you can see, like if you see the, around the hands light up, but it doesn't light up on the indices or anything, so. What do you want to see the Bell and Ross next to? The Bell and Ross is awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. So if we were to measure it without the crown guards, it's like, it's under 40. And then the lug to lug is like 47. I mean, this thing wears so good. It's under 11 thick. Yeah. And the bracelet option looks amazing, but it has a butterfly clasp, which I'm not a huge fan of. And this rubber strap that it comes on is crazy comfortable, and it comes with a fold-over clasp, which I prefer. So I would potentially buy it just like this. And I know I'm usually a bracelet guy, but most of the watches I've been wearing lately don't have bracelets. I mean, I wore the Orange Monster when I was on my trip, but yeah, this Bell & Ross wears great. And I've been wearing, like I said, a lot of these Pro Trek, which are just awesome. I'm excited to get the next one I'll get in the Pro Trek line will be the Sapphire Crystal version. So, show it next to it. Well, it's already on my wrist now. Jeez. Let's see. Where's the SKX? So, yeah. Yeah, the Bell & Ross is, the finishing on it is stellar. What is the price tag? I think you can pick these up for around $4, I think. Totally worth it. I'm kind of with Bruce. The only gripe would be the crown is a little tiny feeling, but it's still workable. So I didn't catch your name, but somebody was asking about making a large purchase for them, first time larger purchase being the Steinhardt 39 millimeter ceramic. I'm not sure if it was just going to be the 3-hand or if it was going to be the GMT, but yeah, those are good watches. That's a good purchase. Unfortunately, my experience with the Steinhardt 39 mil is the bezel action has been hit or miss, and mostly miss. The bezel action on the 42 is much better, and then the bezel action on like the Squale is really good. Yeah, I don't know. I think you could do okay buying the Steinhardt. Depends on your wrist size. If you can, like Craig said, if you can rock the 42, I would go with the 42 over the 39 at this stage. I think it's just a better overall, but yeah, falling tight. And I ran into that once with another one, so it's, yeah, I don't know. The 39 is definitely not as taken. It's not as put together as the 42, unless they changed it and improved it. So I don't know that I guess I shouldn't probably recommend the 39 unless I know for a fact that it's better. But yeah, there's tons of options out there. Yeah, so I guess that sounds like it's pretty consistent. All you guys have kind of had problems with the 39 mil. So, I mean, if you have the smaller wrist and you were thinking the 39 was going to fit better, the 39 Steinhardt does wear and fit smaller than the Squale 40 mils and stuff like that. That is for sure, but I'm trying to think what else is out there that's on the smaller side like that. I know there are some other options for sure. So just be patient and look around. So yeah, this Bell & Ross. I can't wait to make the video on this Bell & Ross. It is so cool. Gilbert, good choice on the gold one. Somebody just asked what this is. This is the, yeah, that's true. I don't keep anything long enough, really. I haven't really been selling lately, so that's good. This is the new Borealis Adraga. So this is a prototype, but the actual production model is already shipped and are shipping right now. There was a bunch of different colorways. You could get the stick hands, you could get the Mercedes hands, and you could get date, no date. There was like a bunch of options, and it's on like a really nice bracelet. Super affordable. So unfortunately, the way for a lot of people, unfortunately, they're probably sold out. I haven't checked their website, but they pre-sell those. So you're might be stuck with the secondary market, which now that they've shipped and everything like that, I'm sure there's going to be people that need to or want to sell their Adragas for whatever reason. Maybe they bought two because they weren't sure which one they wanted, and then they'll decide when they arrive, or maybe they have too many watches and you're coming up in the holiday season and they need to free up some loot, so they'll sell it for that reason. They're certainly not selling it because it's a bad watch. They are really good watches. So if you find one that is like new, just keep in mind that the watch is fine. Somebody just needed to flip it for whatever reason. So great watches. I want to try that G-Shock on actually. There's so many good watches. If you guys are having a hard time finding a good watch, you're not trying hard enough, or you're being way too picky. Yeah, so Tennessee Mike said they are sold out, which is typically the case. So, yeah, this was really nice too. I know it's huge for what most people think would be a large watch. It's actually really close to my MRG. Let me pull that one out. I don't think those Bell & Ross run 7,000 or 8,000. I think they're less than that. This thing might be, yeah, I think it's really close to the same size. It's a little deceiving, but yeah, that's funny. And they're like almost the same weight. You wouldn't think so, right? These weigh almost the same. I'll probably do that in the video. The MRG is so good. Yeah, Tennessee The G-Shocks are so fun because there's so many already out, and they're constantly, I mean, their colorways and their models are just constantly throwing watches at you. So if you like to buy and hunt and stuff like that, it is a great brand to get involved with. The Booker's Batch, I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, Certina. Well, I have a Certina diver here. I'll probably be doing that video really soon too because I want to get that on the Sunday sale as well. Yeah, this one's kind of stealthy, but the one I left with Bruce is even stealthier yet. It's the Night Safari one. I really like that one. Mostly black and white, and then it has the glow in the. I guess that's not very stealthy when the band glows in the dark, but you know what I mean. All right, everyone's liking the Certina. Let me go grab it real quick. Yeah, the Certinas are like a really good value prop for sure. This one's beautiful. I even like the strap. I don't know why. You know, you guys know I'm a bracelet guy, but the fitted straps and everything lately have just been awesome. Yeah, so Craig, you found the price. It's like 44 for 500. I wish they would. If you bought the bracelet, I really wish companies would do that. So for 49, you know, maybe charge like 5,000 for it or something, and throw in the rubber strap with the bracelet. That would be awesome. So that way you have both options. So this strap, I believe you have to cut to fit, but man, this is such a good looking watch. You know, and it's through the Swatch Group. Oh, Booker's Bourbon. Oh, it's got a dive extension too. Pretty cool. I like the I don't know what that is. I'll have to look. Keep seeing something right there. I think there might be a little mark on that inner bezel right there. Yeah, I think there's like a little mark on the. You might be able to Cape Cod polish that, but I can see a mark right there and right there. But other than that, it's super good looking watch. I love that white and then transition to red seconds hand really quick. That's a very good contrast against the blue. Yeah, and then the turtle on the back. It's just laser etched on there. I think I've had Certinas in the past where it's like pressed into the case back. Those are really cool too. I don't know what models those are. Yeah, Mr. X, this is definitely a really good value. There's a couple marks there. I'm surprised there's so many marks on this. I don't think the strap was ever sized. Maybe he wore it on something else. Yeah, there's some spring bar marks there, so he must have worn it on NATO or something like that. The strap's never been sized. I would wear it on the strap. The strap is pretty cool. So, I don't know where to set this. Kind of right there. And yeah, I know some guys don't like the date being down there. So typically, if I have an option for a date, even if it does slightly upset the balance of the dial, I will take the date option. But that's just me. Man, these Orients are really nice. Oh, what about the deep blue? I don't think I've ever had a deep blue on the channel. I do have a Spinnaker. Somebody just said something about Spinnaker. They sent me this a while ago, and I still haven't videoed it. I am so bad. I'm so far behind. Yeah, these Orient Tritons are, yeah, like if somebody was looking at, yeah, we'll talk some more. We'll talk some more for sure on that, Floridian. These Orients are definitely for the guys that maybe want, I think it directly competes, and I don't have one here, but like I said before, the Marine Master 200 style. I mean, plus look at this. Look at that power reserve indicator. And Seiko doesn't do that in any divers. Well, they probably do on some, but not the regular ones. That is so good. Oh, somebody's asking me where I got my black robots in the background. I made those. They're Frankensteins. Yes, Falling Titan, you are right. The Marine Master 200 is way prettier, but if you couldn't stretch and get it, and you could pick up one of these used anywhere from like 250 all the way up to new like 325 or 350 or whatever they are, I wouldn't hesitate. I would just do it. I think they're definitely good enough to substitute. Mr. X is looking for a vintage Orient 1000 meter. Yeah, Joe, hit me up. We'll if Floridian said something too. We'll see what kind of models and everything like that. We'll figure something out. I don't want to like, even though I do post a video every day, I still get more watches in than I can even like. I feel like I'm bobbing my head up for air, but like the water just keeps getting deeper, so I have to try to manage it a little bit. So, and I don't like people to wait too long to get their watch back. And I know people are, all you guys, and even when I was loaning and stuff like that, I know we're patient and we're cool and stuff like that. But it's like pressure on me. Like I feel like I need to hurry up and get it done. So let's see. Know of any Black Friday specials coming? Everybody's got Black Friday specials. I'll probably even do like a Black Friday sale or something. So. I no clam. I don't. I use a dry erase board, and I really anybody that sends Billy stop. No, you can still. We just have to set it up. We have to both agree to you sending and me receiving. So so when I have watches sent to me, I have I require information. Contact information, the watch list, and all that good stuff. So that has to be in the box. That's basically my system. And then I have a, I'll show it again at some point. I'll do a little tour of the room again once I do some more work to it. But and then I have like a cubby system, so everybody gets their own cubby, and then I put it in rotation like that. It's like kindergarten over here. Mudmaster's cool. Not my favorite. I think I like the Frogman more than the Mudman. But free bottle of Eagle Rare and Black. I don't need any more, man. I need to cool it on that. So. Oh, yeah. I need to do a better job of wearing my watches, too. And I know people ask me to do the state of the, hey, Jorge, I was talking about you earlier about how you ditched me in Chicago. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do a meetup in Chicago pretty soon. Maybe Jorge can actually meet up with me this time. I know he gets busy with his girls and stuff, so. But I think he might owe me a slice of pizza at this point. So, I know people keep asking me to do like a state of the collection video too, and maybe I'll do one towards the end of the year, but no, I don't have room. Actually, isn't it kind of illegal to do that anyway? Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. And Amin, you guys are too generous. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys don't have to send me anything. I appreciate it. Andrew, updates on t-shirts slash sweatshirts. The update is, Jorge, you don't have to apologize, man. I'm just messing with you. I know we all get busy. Only illegal if you get caught. Yeah, that is also true. So, I forgot what I was even talking about. Holy cow. State of the collection video. So I'll do that probably towards the end of the year. But I worry about my past state of the collection videos. It's only then when I really truly realize what I have, and then I'm like, this is too much, and then almost immediately after I sell. But I think I'm in a good enough place right now where I could probably do the state of the collection video and then not have like that crazy urge to like sell off or something. Jorge, Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that though. Is the thing. Like I'll try to give you more notice, but um, we'll have to set it up because Chicago's not that far for me to get there, so I can definitely do a trip down there for just a quick weekend or something. Thanks, James. Everyone have a good week. So, do you still have the white Rolex Oyster Perpetual? No, I did sell that. I don't regret buying it, but I don't regret selling it. I'm glad I tried it and owned it. I did wear Rolex Air King for a day recently, and I have to say, I like the little bit thicker, a little bit larger case. Um, I think that would suit me better. I really would consider a Rolex Air King, and I have an option to buy one. I've been like slowly, yeah, he resized it for me. So I like all the fives. Fives are good. So I'm not gonna buy one though. I'm just not. It's not me. I like these. I like the affordable watches. This is nice. This is a stretch, but buying this is like a $2,600 G Shock. So that's kind of ridiculous. So I'm not afraid to go ridiculous, but it has to be something that really calls to me. So I'm not going to just go buy a Rolex or whatever brand, pick whatever brand, a Grand Seiko Matt. Like I've checked out a bunch of Grand Seikos and none of them have said, buy me, buy me, buy me. So, Daniel, what do I want to get next? The watch I've been lusting after is it's already in the works, and it's that titanium camo square. After that, I will say this this last trip I did, the only watch that really, really, really kind of spoke to me, other than the rose gold GMT Master 2 with all the jewels and everything for 103,000. That one spoke to me, but I don't know how to do that. I can't do that. So the only other one that spoke to me is crazy, but it's the 2017 Tag Heuer Link Caliber 5 release. They did a few different colors. I was able to look at the blue dial one, which looked awesome. There's a white dial, black dial, and something else. I think there was another dial color, but yeah, that Link bracelet, they really, really did a good job polishing it up and stuff like that. I would love to see one. So, all right, thanks for stopping in, Billy. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, at some point, if I can find a killer deal on one of those links, I wouldn't mind trying it. Let's see. Randolph, can't speak the language. Are you watching the live stream and you can't understand me? Floridian. So when I was originally going out to look at a bunch of Oris, I kind of wanted a Oris big crown pointer date. I had that. Remember, I had that limited green dial before. And the one that I actually really wanted, it's still my screensaver on my phone. Actually, I'll do that when I'm lusting after a watch. I'll put it on my screensaver on my phone. But is the Oris Big Crown pointer date Movember edition, but it was never in the U.S. It was only like over in Europe. But they pop up, if you search up on Watch Recon, you'll find them, or on eBay and stuff like that. So that one's really cool because it has like a little bit of gilded tone to the markers and to the hands and everything. I'm trying to read the comments. Really into divers. Somebody was starting a new collection. I didn't match what I couldn't catch what he. No, Ali, I have not, and it's actually my dry erase board is right over to the right of me, and I don't necessarily do them in order, but the MRG has been on the top of the board for well, since I bought it. I don't even know how long I bought it. It's been a while. It's the same thing with isn't this all a vacuum cleaner? I think it's spelled differently, but I need to do the Scurfa D1 here soon. I'll probably actually do that one maybe even tomorrow. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up, but it's it's not really keeping up. It's steady content, I guess. We're not going to talk about cars, are we? I have not reviewed a Jenny yet. But speaking of the Jenny, did you guys see the new Doxa release? Bring out another knife. Hold on, Billy Bob. I'll bring out a knife. Give me 1 second. But Doxa is doing another, yeah, Bissell nuts. What do I have for a knife? I got an old school Benchmade that's kind of got the big spider co hole, made in the USA. I do have that. That's a little knife. But yes, Craig, the Doxa 200. And they have some crazy cool colors. The crazy limited edition one already sold out, but they have a really good like seafoam green one. I definitely want to see that. So hopefully one of those show up on my across my table at some point. I gotta go find. Hold on, let me go see if I have another knife right here. All right, I stepped to the outer part of the room. So I'll show you two knives. One, this is the only knife that made it through my house fire that I had a while ago. This is a buck. What do they call it? A 119. So I mean, just an iconic knife. I'm actually a big fan of buck knives. So, but this was the only knife that actually made it through. I think this is the only one that made it. Yeah. So in 2012, I had a house fire. Total loss. So, but I bought a bunch of stuff after that, right? So, and then another buck knife that I really like is the Buck Hoodlum. So, so I don't know if you guys know anything about. I mean, the knife guys probably know what this is, but this was a Ron Hood developed knife that he worked in conjunction with Buck. There was some controversy with this slot here. Some people were having them break. So ever since I've owned this, you can see how much wear is on it, and I kind of stopped using it. But I have cut down trees with it. I've done a bunch of wood splitting with it. I've even cut up pallets and stuff, burning and stuff, and actually hit nails. If you look at, I've had to recontour the. There's a nick right there. Like, I mean, if you look at the contour of the edge, I think I had to take more out right here because I actually hit like a nail or something like that. And it's spring steel, 5160 carbon steel, so it's easy to put an edge on it, and it holds the edge really good. It's actually pretty sharp right now. So, but yeah, super fun to play with. But I used to have more property. I don't have as much property now, so I used to just like kind of go out and shoot 22 and on steel targets. I had a range and then hack down trees and stuff like that. I don't think it's sharp enough to shave with, but because I use the work sharp belt sander thing to sharpen my knives. It's super fast. It's lazy man stuff, and it gets them plenty sharp enough. I feel like it gets them like combat sharp, and I kind of would do that even with my firearms with a scope. Like I can sight in a scope on a firearm probably within like 3 shots, but it's kind of like combat sighted. It's not super accurate, but it'll do the job. And that's pretty much the same method I use for sharpening my knives. I don't need no, I don't deer hunt. I don't hunt at all, actually. So same way I sharpen my knives, I don't put like, guys will do crazy amount of effort and put like a mirror edge on it and make them like crazy. David, I don't hunt. They'll put a crazy edge on them and everything like that. And that's just not me. I make it so, yeah, I could cut a piece of paper with it. I can cut into a box, I can cut down a tree. I can do all that stuff. Yeah, I do hunt for watches, I guess. So, oh, here's another knife that's super fun. I forget what it's called. I think this one's the CRKT Ripple, okay, which is one of my favorites. This one's a CRKT something. I don't remember what it's called. Actually, I need to clean that up too. Oh, right there, the Sampa. So I like the CRKT IKBS flipper system. I'm a big fan of flipper knives. So I don't have a ton of knives, but you can tell I go after like the affordable stuff. Everything I've shown you is like super affordable. I actually do have exactly what you said, Floridian, but I don't have it. I don't have it within reach. Let's just say. Yeah, I mean, I have some like cheap Kershaws. You know, like the blade centering's not even very good on it. Assisted opening. I don't remember what this one's called. You know, the Kershaw Skyline, which is not assisted opening and not broken in, so it didn't flip open very good. And then Bruce gave me the this leak, and he had it engraved. You guys see that? Random Rob, Michigan. So that was pretty cool. Floridian, I would do an EDC, but you guys would probably be disappointed because I don't carry, like, I drive a work van. So basically I have probably more tools in my work van than most people own in their homes. So like my work van is my EDC. So but like on my person, I pretty much carry my wallet, a flashlight, and I don't have it with me, but a 58 millimeter Swiss Army knife is always on me, and it's typically it's not one of these. It'll either be like a Ranger, or actually I'll probably start carrying a I forget what they're called. I do like this knife a lot too. Doug actually gave me this one, and the yellow is it's corrosion resistant. I do like this. I could see carrying this. I like the smaller blades and really lightweight. So, David. Let's see, what else do I have? So for me, instead of carrying, like I either have to carry that 58 mil Swiss Army knife, or I have to carry like this, because these are totally usable to me. This is so much more versatile than just a regular knife. I like to have scissors. I like to have the tweezers, you know, a file, a screwdriver. I mean, that's why I stopped carrying this, because with that Swiss Army knife, it gave me actually even more options. The Phillips screwdriver that is on the 58 millimeter Swiss Army knife. I don't Mini Champ. That's the one I'm gonna probably start carrying. I don't know where the heck it's at right now, but the screwdriver on it is so good. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but yeah, like I have tools just around me all the time. So Floridian, the Victorinox knives, like I said, I carry the 58 mil all the time, and then actually my kitchen knives are Victorinox knives too. Crazy affordable, easy to sharpen. They hold a great edge, really nice handle, so you're not going to slip off it or anything like that. They make great kitchen knives. Must have corkscrew and bottle opener. So pretty much anything's a bottle opener, and corkscrew, I don't know. I've never really had a need for one, so. Yeah, Craig, I don't know. There was not a whole lot of, most people don't know too much about that Doxa release. That's pretty weird. They'll still sell them all though. It's crazy. Yeah, and then the Joe, the Leatherman, really, I mean, that's what I should probably carry, is my 58 millimeter Mini Champ Swiss Army knife in my pocket. And then I have a, I don't know if it's a Wave, a Leatherman Wave maybe. I don't remember which one I have, but that, like on my belt in its pouch, that would be perfect. That would be all I would really need. I could probably actually do my entire job almost with just those two tools. Yeah, well, the Victorinox kitchen knives do sharpen really easy and they hold edge pretty good. But I do need to sharpen mine. My wife's actually complaining about them being dull again. So, all right, guys, it's been just over an hour. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh yeah, that Minotaur is really good too. I do need to get a really good flashlight again. I need a nice smaller flashlight. I like just maybe like a 1 cell or a 2 cell. So, are you a telecom guy? Joe was asking. Oh, you mean for like my job? No, I work on natural gas underground pipelines. Randolph's asking what I know about Yamaha watches. I don't know anything about them. I'm sure I'll have one on eventually. Next hour car reviews. No, Bruce and I started talking about cars while we were out there too, and I had to stop myself. I do have a couple Phoenix. Actually, I have a headlamp that's a Phoenix, and it works really good. So I might actually get a everyday carry Phoenix because I use a headlamp a lot, so I can use my hands. Steven, you used to work at AT&T. That's awesome. That's cool, man. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the Phoenix headlamp is awesome. I think it could take a CR123 battery, or you can run a double A in it. I run the double A because my work gives me double A's. They don't last super long, but they're easy to change out. So yeah, I don't know. At some point we can probably do a car show. I could actually probably go do a. I could probably go do car videos. It'll have to be springtime before I do it now, though, because I have access to some pretty crazy cars. I could show those again. I've done a couple of cars or trucks and stuff in the past, but Mr. X, you're unemployed looking for a green card or sponsor. I don't know how to help you there, bro. My Phoenix uses. Yeah, you got to be careful of those lumens. I find I used to hunt for strong lumens out of a flashlight, and then I discovered that sometimes it's too much. So I think for regular use, I think around maybe 200 is probably totally fine for how I'm going to use it, like especially when you're in a closed environment and stuff like that. Yeah, it gets too washed out. You can't see anything. And I'm usually, if I'm using it, I have I have really good outdoor lights. I have floodlights and spotlights that I use already for intrinsically safe flashlights. Because working in a gaseous atmosphere, they have to be intrinsically safe. So, all right, guys. Tell you what, I'm gonna shut the lamps off. You'll get a little bit of a lume shot. Bob, which is your daily watch? Oh wow, Terry even signed in. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hopefully all's well with you. Ha ha ha, funny, funny. But yeah, I actually probably do. But all right, I'm gonna give you guys the lume, and then I'm gonna sign off. You guys good with that? Because I'm kind of getting tired. So there's some lume, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And right after this, I'll post the other video I made, so you'll have another video to watch in a minute.